So how have you managed your rest in this time of business building as a mum as well?
I prioritise exercise, and I know somebody's going to listen to this and they're going to roll their eyes, but I do. Like, I've worked out before I had Hallie, it was always something that I, 2, 3, 4 days a week would always do. I make it fit, but that is definitely a non-negotiable of the working out. Um, I think that's really, really important for mindset and well-being. I am very conscious over what I put in my mouth as well, in terms of the supplements I take, the amount of protein that we eat, and all things like that, and what I eat on a daily basis. And I think all of those things really, really matter. And it's time blocking them. It's really difficult in this day and age, particularly when people work from home. Like, you feel like you have to be sat here on, other than to go and get some lunch or go to the bathroom or open the door to, the Amazon deliveries and all of that happens. But actually, it's really important to take time for yourself. And I think it's important that Hallie sees that we do that as well. Chris is very much into fitness too. And it's nice that she pops her head into the garage, and we might both be on our bikes at the same time. Or I might be on the treadmill and she wants to then sit on my bike next to me and wants to do things. And I think it's really important to pass that on to her. And so she knows the importance of, looking after yourself and making sure you get enough sleep, and thinking about what you eat and thinking about what you consume as well, but in terms of content and how you speak to yourself.
And you're showing her that it's important to take time and prioritize yourself. And I think hopefully, I still really struggle with this because exercise is the first thing to go by the wayside for me. But I think I'm learning slowly that it's not just something I have to prioritize for myself, but it is for the girls, because they will do what I do. They are not going to do what I say. I can't not take care of myself and then expect them to take care of themselves because I actually haven't shown them how to do it. I was talking to another mum on the podcast, and she was saying how important it is to just lie down and have a nap in front of your child. And I never would do this ever because I always think I've got 10,000 things to do. But actually, just if you're tired, listen to your body, have a nap. That is how we live. That is how we take care of ourselves. We respond to these physical nudges. And if we feel tired, it's because our body needs to rest. And so often, you look back at even like 5 years ago, the hustle mentality where we just go and we go and we go and we go. And actually, it's kind of on us in this generation to break that cycle for our kids and show
100%.
them that we are human. Like, we can't go and go and go and go. We leave
No, and
that to
burnout is
AI.
such, yeah, but burnout is such a big thing, though, isn't it? You see
Yeah.
it we see it in kids now, don't we? Kids having burnout because they just have too much stuff and too many activities, all the way up to, people who sit on the boards of really big companies. Like, it's a real thing, because I think, like you say, we're so bad at just, oh, I'm okay. I only had 4 hours sleep. It's like,
I'm fine. I'm
Giovanna,
fine. Yeah.
like, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll just have another cup of coffee. And there is a point when you
Yeah.
just go,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I love that you have all this knowledge and this awareness and this wisdom that I'm also really enjoying, that comes with just being a little bit older. We're not in our 20s anymore, and our time is finite. And I think becoming a mum, your time is even more precious and more valuable because it's always time that you could be with your child. And so you are more efficient, but you're starting to learn that you really do matter, and that if you want to have the same again in terms of your longevity, you do have to take care of yourself, and we need to show our kids how. And that's something that you're obviously bringing with you, even into your marketing business. You can judge to what extent your clients need help based on their capacity in a really generous and human way. You can see if they're trying to do it themselves and actually they're finding it too much, and you can take some of that back from them. So it all kind of plays out through every aspect of what you're doing. And I love that.